just one place to go for all of your ladder needs. Ladder City! Ladder City! A giant warehouse of ladders for every occasion. Thousands to choose from in every shape, size, and color. And because we eliminate the middleman, we can sell all our ladders factory direct to you. Where do you go if you want to buy some name brand ladders at a fraction of retail cost? Ladder City! Ladder City! And this weekend only, take advantage of our special liquidation sale. Buy 9 ladders and get the 10th one for just 1 penny. Don't forget, they make great Christmas presents, and what better way to say I love you than with the gift of a ladder. Ladder City! Hello, this is Stanley Stanleyson, president of Ladder City. I like their ladder so much, I bought the company. Ladder City, 7 locations, open till midnight. We're in the yellow pages under ladders. Where did you get that lovely ladder? Ladder City, we sell ladders.
That contact, because it's good contact. It's important.
Hello. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show, everybody. Welcome to Friday. This is episode 1007. Thank you. 1007. Thank you. Please stop. And that's how the show works. We have a bunch of sound effects and mixing desks and foot pedals and a whole bunch of equipment. If we look out the window here, it's a beautiful day. Doing this show in one take, all the sound effects, audio and video and all that crap. And my name is Bass Guy, and you're watching the Bass Guy Show. Today is Friday. So happy Friday. Let's read the message board. We have a live message board here on YouTube. Just look around for it. It's there somewhere. And if you'd like to join the chat and talk to people live and say hello, you can even make a fake name and we won't know who you are, so it's safe. It's Billy D says number 1, which means it's working. Ladder City. We have Van Goat here from North Carolina. Rich Burgundy Gold from Kentucky, I think, or no, Dop Online's from Kentucky. Where are you from again, Rich? America. And we have Billy from Billy D from Connecticut. So welcome to the Bass Guy Show. We're going to be doing the live weather with Frankie McDonald, who will be calling in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Not only that, but we're going to be having Mike the Can Man call in from Boston. This is like a 1980s commercial or something. Larry, can you just turn off all the frickin' sound effects and stop being so insecure? How's it going, everybody? I hope you're well. Welcome to episode 1070 of the Bass Guy Show. Today is May the 17th, 2019, and it is currently just after, it's 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let us know where you are in the world. Hello, RBG. Hello, Van. Hello, it's Billy. He's in Maryland. Okay. Well, welcome to the show. We'll start off with some music. Anything you need to know about the show is on bassguyshow.com.
Yes!
Talking about Yas Cat, we'd like to have a moment's silence for Grumpy Cat. May you rest in peace, Grumpy Cat. And as I said, we're looking out the window here, and we're in the West Island of Montreal. It's kind of quiet right now. I think school is slowly winding down. The weather has been just absolutely, the weather is what it is. Whether it's bad or good is, subjective. But we've just gone through 5, almost 6 months of winter, and now what feels like, I think it's over a month of rain and flooding. Our city of Montreal was actually under a state of emergency because of all the flooding, and I've been going down and filming.
friends call me Mike. Would you please call me Mike?
Then you call me Doctor.
Okay, doctor.
Well, no, really, my name's Lisa. I guess I was my scientist's attempt at humor.
Hello, Sock Cop. Welcome, Sock Cop.
I'm gonna go with it. This I gotta see.
Sergeant Murdoch and Dutch Myers quickly headed to Angelo's Tavern to update Colonel Hallis. The sergeant was very reluctant to reveal what had been learned from the 200.
If I may, Colonel, it appears our two hunters had an encounter with a being from another world.
It's late.
We found biological evidence of
Biological evidence.
Alien beings.
So we're just jamming and getting into it. Welcome to Friday, our and hope you guys are well. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. Everything's backwards.
I'm not really sure that's a good idea.
We came here to get answers, and that's the only way we're going to be able to do it.
Well, I'm not even sure I know what the question is now.
Ski Pants is ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Next track, your furnace is ready. Turn on your furnace to keep those warm.
Donald, how are you today?
I'm doing great so far.
What are you up to today? You're working at the Mayflower Mall, yeah?
Yes, I'm working at the Mayflower Mall. And did you hear about that Rob and Slim shows on May 29th?
Yes, and you're going to be on the Rob and Slim show on May 29th, aren't you?
I saw the movie John Wick Chapter 3 last night. And tonight I'm seeing A Dog's Journey, a sequel to A Dog's Purpose.
And how did the movies go? What was your favorite part of the movies?
Geostorm 2017.
Geostorm. You love any movies that are to do
Great.
Okay, amazing. So if anybody has any questions for Frankie McDonald on the chat board on YouTube, please ask your questions and we'll give you a shout out. Frankie, you're working at the Mayflower Mall right now. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, I'm located at the Mayflower Mall.
We have a question already for you from New York City. Does Frankie get popcorn at the movies?
No, I don't.
There you go. How is the weather in your area right now, Frankie?
It's cold outside. It's going to rain Saturday. It's going to rain Monday and Tuesday in Sydney and Montreal. It's going to rain in Montreal too, in Toronto.
Yeah, we're getting more rain and the flooding is really bad right now, Frankie. It's been getting higher and higher.
I heard it's going to be a lot of rain in South Dakota next week, North Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and severe thunderstorms in Texas. It's going to hit Tennessee, Arkansas, and all these places.
Okay. And have you heard about the flooding in Montreal, Frankie? Have you heard about the floods? Have you heard about the floods and the high water levels in Quebec?
Yeah.
It's extreme flooding here. A lot of people's homes have been destroyed from the flooding, and the waters are extremely high here for over a month now.
Yeah, but it's really bad in Montreal.
Yeah, we're getting more and more rain, and it looks like there's more rain next week. They say that the dams up north are holding the water in, but can only hold so much in if it starts to rain again. Here's a question for you from Rich Burgundy Gold, who's from Maryland, and he's asking, Frankie, what did you have for lunch today?
Pizza from Eastside Mario's.
Pepperoni sausage?
Yes.
Okay, and you're just taking a break right now, aren't you?
I'm working.
You're working. Well, thank you for
Hear
calling.
about that. And then the global climate change is happening in the world. Reduce burning fossil fuels.
Yeah, climate change, eh? It's on the news, it's on the radio, everyone's talking about it.
Separate people to other planets. One day, they'll separate 90% of the population from the Earth.
Yeah, do you think Donald Trump is helping with climate change?
No, he's not.
What do we need to do with Donald Trump?
Get rid of him.
That could be one of your comedy jokes. So you don't just do the weather, Frankie, but you also do comedy videos. Can you tell us what you've been working on? Or what you...
Donald Trump's interested in building a lot of industrials just like Biff Tannen did.
Yeah, just like Biff did in Back to the Future Part 3, right?
Part 2.
Part 2, yeah. Biff took over the town, and that's what can happen inside an alternate reality if you let
Put a lot of industrial area.
Yeah.
Corrupted the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Boarded up houses.
I heard that in Alabama they made most abortions illegal, which is kind of backwards thinking. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, Frankie. What do people need to do?
They're not interested in global climate change in the entire state of Alabama.
No, well, what can we do as individuals to help?
Get rid of your governor.
So here's another question from Van Goat in North Carolina. What is Frankie's favorite fast food restaurant?
I like one of them. I like A&W. I like Montana Steakhouse, and
I forgot to announce it, Frankie, but yesterday I went around to Rona, and it took the whole day. I went and put some bricks up I got some new set design on the studio. I'm trying to improve the Bass Guy show, Frankie. What other things can I do to improve the Bass Guy shoe?
You gotta buy prepaid credit card to promote Bass Guy by boosting Facebook page.
Yeah, by boosting the page and that. So I don't really use Facebook too much, Frankie. I kind of don't like Facebook.
You can boost it on Twitter.
On Twitter. Can you boost on Twitter now?
Yes, you can with prepaid credit cards.
Okay, so you can boost now. It's kind of like buying views or buying love. It's a bit, I don't know. So Frankie, are you going to see any sports games in your local area?
Boxing tomorrow. Ryan Rosicki's playing against Sean of New York City.
I think I saw the boxer Ryan Rosicki talking to children at a school. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Frankie, we looked at how's the marionette going? Have you tried the puppet thing that someone made for you?
They hang it up in the ceiling and it looks great.
It looks great. So you've hung it up in a nice place in your home, yeah?
What happens if they mass-produce marionette? What does that mean?
That means that you're just going to become more and more ultra famous.
That means in a marionette, that means you gotta get a PR thing. They have to promote it.
So a fan of Frankie McDonald sent not one but two marionettes, like the old-fashioned wooden puppet.
Money for PR person.
That person carved that marionette for you and painted it. How long do you think that took to make?
It takes a while. They have to do a lot of wood drill and things like that.
And how does it make you feel when your fans send you such amazing things?
Great so far.
So it's Friday, Frankie. We're in North America. Let's talk about like Vermont, New York City, Montreal, where you are. What's the weather going to be like this weekend?
It's going to be a lot of rain all across the entire continent, including central U.S., eastern U.S., and western U.S. It's going to be colder than normal all the way down to Arizona, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, and Texas.
And it's pollen season right now. I have allergies from the pollen, from the flowers and the leaves. I get very itchy throat and red eyes, and I get very irritated. What should I do, Frankie?
Take allergy pills like Reactin.
Reactin. Okay, I'll do that. Last time you told me to get Buckley's, and that cleared up my... I actually had strep throat. I went to the doctor, and they took a scientific test, and I had to hand it into the laboratory, and... They told me that I had strep throat, and I got through it with the help of Buckley's. So thank you, Frankie.
Yeah, just imagine doctors too busy throws a patient in the garbage.
That's right. I went to the doctor, and they threw me in the garbage. What happened to the doctor, Frankie?
The janitor would help you call 911 inside of the garbage.
Yeah, and then the doctor would go to jail.
Yeah.
I love that joke, Frankie. That's one of the first jokes you told me when I met you on the boardwalk in Sydney with Gajen. Sloppy Unfocused, who lives in the Empire State Building, she's saying, what is Frankie's daily routine? Does he wake up and immediately check the weather models?
Yes, I do. Alabama is a pretty corrupted state.
So do you have breakfast first or brush your teeth, or you just go right to the weather models?
I studied the weather models, right to the weather models. And did you hear about that? Alabama is now a corrupted state.
Why are they a corrupted state?
They must have a Republican governor.
We actually have a friend here on the chat board from Alabama, and his name is Sock Cop. And he's a puppet who's a police officer, and his motto is to stop speeders. What do you have to say about people who speed in their car, Frankie?
Well, speed limit, don't speed.
What happens if you speed and you get caught?
They get a fine and they lose points in the license.
That's right. That's amazing, Frankie. I can ask you any question and you know the answer. For example, if I wanted to drive on my motorcycle from France to Moscow, how would I get there?
That means that you have to drive on the highway, you have to go to Germany, and you have to be real careful on the Autobahn.
Do you know the route?
There's no speed limit on the Autobahn. When you drive on the left side of the lane, people can drive 380 kilometers per hour.
I also have to have a passport and all that kind of stuff too, eh? Like a temporary...
You have to have a Russian visa.
A Russian visa. I would love to go to Russia, Frankie. I've been watching a lot of documentaries about trains.
Just imagine if you go to Moscow, Russia, that means you'll be doing the Bass Guy show live from Moscow.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Moscow, the Bass Guy show.
And what happens if you go there? That means Yeah, that means they'll be doing Bass Guy Show Moscow edition.
Yeah, we'll be doing the Putin edition live from Russia. We could do it from the Trans-Siberian Railway.
That means you'll be doing Bass Guy Show there too.
I would love to do the Bass Guy Show from Russia and Nunavut, but we need money, so we need to find a billionaire who wants to support the show.
Yeah.
I was watching a show about billionaires, Frankie, and sometimes billionaires, they take helicopters to Greenland and they ski down the ice sheets and then go on their yacht. It must be a hard life. Oh, you're with your fans. Take your time, Frankie. Talk to your fans if you need to.
And not only that, but the stateside too.
So when you're working right now, plus you're on the Bass Guy Show and fans are coming up to you. Do you get stressed out, Frankie, with all the attention?
Hi, Ralph. Hi, Kyle. Kyle's in Alberta. Hi. Yes. We need it. Right after the show.
Well, you're on the show right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie McDonald's on the show right now. But if you want to, Frankie, you can talk to your fans or friends if you want.
That means not only that, but that means there could be a chance of fans from the States calling me on the phone.
Okay. So when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is you check the reports, and then what do you have for breakfast?
I like Captain Crunch.
I like Captain Crunch too, but I try to only eat it like once a year or something for fun. Here's another question from Rich Burgundy Gold. Frankie McDonald, do you like Pop-Tarts? And if yes, what flavor?
I like Pop-Tarts. I like toaster strudel.
Okay, there you go. What are you going to be doing this weekend and tonight, Frankie?
Tonight I'm seeing the Dogs Journey on Saturday. I'm seeing the fight Saturday night at 7 p.m. It's going to be a lot of different fights. Then on Sunday I'm seeing the third show takes place when a Nigerian woman gets immigrated to New York.
Okay. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be waking up early and getting free compost. Once a year, our town, in the middle of the street, they put a huge pile, super huge pile of dirt, and you can pick up the dirt and use it for your garden.
Rob and Slim Show took a July and August off last year. They went back on the Rob and Slim Show in September 2018.
So have you ever done any gardening work? Have you ever worked in the garden before, Frankie?
No. Last time I did an interview with Drinks with Larry live, that was in March.
Van says, I get a lot of compost from this show. Okay, very funny, Van, very funny. What things make you happy, Frankie?
I did an interview with Drinks with Larry live, and I did an interview with Gary Dino show Sunday.
Like to welcome our friend Lynn to the show. And Lynn is calling from Texas. What can you tell us about Texas, Frankie?
Texas, a lot of cowboys are there. They're getting severe weather there with large hail, damage, winds, tornado possible there.
Lynn from Texas is asking, Frankie McDonald, is it only one cardboard cutout traveling with different people? Or is it like one person, or how's it working, Frankie?
Like the different people, that means I was talking to Dino, and Dino told me the cardboard cutout got to make it to Canada. That means the cardboard cutout will probably reach to your city soon to meet with Bass Guy.
I would love that. So there's a life-size cardboard cutout of Frankie McDonald, and it's traveling around North America. Is that right?
Yes.
How's it going to get here? Is someone going to mail it to me?
They're going to mail it to different people. They ship it to different places.
Do you want me to give you my address in private, Frankie, and then you tell them to send it to me?
Yes.
Because I would love to have the cardboard cutout right here in the front camera, and I could have it during the whole show. You could be on the show. People might not even know. They might think it's real. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Bass Guy Show. We have a new brick wall behind us. We're going to put some plants on it and add some stuff. And this is my little music show. We have live on the phone right now with us Frankie McDonald from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Frankie, what would you like to tell us today?
That means my book is Be Prepared. The Frank Down Guide, Life, Weather, and Everything. It was released almost a year ago.
And Gajen and I went down to meet Frankie McDonald, and we met the author Sarah Soller as well. It's co-written by Frankie. It's an amazing book, Frankie. How many copies of your book have you sold so far?
5,000.
If people wanted to buy it, where would they go?
Indigo bookstores and Best Cape Breton Curiosity Shop and the Great Canadian Dollar Store in Atlanta, Canada.
And you could just go online still, can't you, and order it?
Yes.
Okay, so Frankie McDonald, the weather. What is like? It's been really cold and wet, and there's flooding. There's severe weather over here, Frankie. When is it going to get nice where I live?
Pretty soon, it's hard to tell you. It's global climate change happening in the world. Burning too much fossil fuels is not good for the planet. Reduce burning fossil fuels.
So when I went to the hardware store to buy these bricks behind me, the hardware store guy remembered me, and he said that last year was so hot that they ran out of fans because people bought them all. And this year, he says it's going to be a short, cold, fast summer. Is that right?
That's what people are saying.
Sloppy says, I like laying on the couch eating Cheez-Its. Do you like to lie on the couch?
If El Nino dies.
Okay. What do you think's going to happen? What is summer going to be like for 2019? What's your forecast?
It's going to be extremely hot all across North America, Europe, and Asia, and Africa.
Okay, so what can people do to be prepared for this?
A lot of air conditioners. Heads women, have your air conditioners ready, have your fans ready, because it was so hot in Montreal last year. That was an epic. Yeah.
So, Frankie, when you post something on your YouTube or your Instagram or Twitter, it gets thousands and thousands of views. You've been reposted by famous people. You're known all over the world. Would you like to work on television as a news reporter?
I posted one of my videos in 2016.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg liked your stuff, and Kathy Griffith, and a whole bunch of famous... Cheech and Chong as well, right?
Yes, the same with 50%. They reposted my video in 2016.
You know what would be amazing? If you were on the Trailer Park Boys show. They have a animation now, but do you think you'd ever like to be on the Trailer Park Boys as a guest?
That means that they have to make an animated Frankie.
Yeah, and then Frankie would be on the Trailer Park Boys animated series, and you would be talking to Bubbles with his kitties, his cats.
Yeah, that means Trailer Park Boys, they have their own publicist.
And then you'd have Randy with his stomach and eating hamburgers and stuff like that. You can hang out with him.
And that Trailer Park Boys, they have their own PR person.
Okay. So, Frankie, any advice for the weather that's going on right now, the hurricanes, the cyclones, the flooding?
It's going to be a bad hurricane season in the Pacific this year. 24 named storms in the Pacific.
Okay, well, thanks for that information. Will you call back on our show on Monday, Frankie?
I'm Frankie McDowell. You're listening to the Big Sky Radio Show. Be prepared.
Thank you, Frankie. We just had a Blue Jay at the feeder.
To the Prince of Wales Eastern Conference Championship. I'm Michael Peter Mahone, and this is the Bay Ski Shoe Sport.
Thanks for calling in, Mike. What's going on in the world of sports today?
We are now at round 9 of the 23 rounds of the 22-game schedule of the AFL footy. If we hadn't won the war.
Well, what do you think the world's like now? We were just taking a little break, getting ready to fight the Russians.
See, that isn't how I see things. The way I see it, it's exactly the opposite of that. Not like before Pearl Harbor. I mean, well then, you know, if we're ready, if we're strong, then no one will dare start another war with us.
So maybe we start the war.
Can't stop me from reporting this, Colonel. This is the biggest story since Moses parted the Red Sea.
No dice, Dutch.
No dice. The First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution disagrees with you. Says you take orders from the freedom of the press.
Look, Dutch, I take my orders from the United States Air Force. I'll be happy to forward.
The legend of the Phoenix all ends with beginnings, keeps the planet spinning. Your force of love beginning 'Cause we've come too far to forget who we are. So let's raise the bar and forget who we are. Up all night to the sun, up all night for good fun, up all night to get some, up all night to get lucky, up all night to the sun, up all night for good fun, up all night to get some, up all night to get lucky, up all night to get lucky. Present has no ribbon. Gift that keeps on giving. Is this that I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. 'Cause we've come too far to forget who we are. So let's raise the bar and our Couche-Tard coffee cups to the stars. Up all night to the sun, up all night to the sun, up all night to get some, up all night to get lucky, up all night to get lucky, up all night to get lucky, up all night to get lucky.
Whatever it was we saw out there, we absolutely saw something. You're going to have to figure it out. We were over there in the woods, we were walking through, and it was moving around like from tree to tree. I was the first one to see it. What was it?
Well, it was a man, but not a man. That doesn't make much sense, fellas. Not a lot of obvious things.
But some hunters saw something strange in the woods. It was a man, but it wasn't a man.
You know, I'm not really in the mood for riddles right now. Was it a man or wasn't it a man?
If I may, Colonel, it appears our two hunters have had an encounter with a being from another world.
It's late now.
But we found biological evidence of Roswell, Colonel.
to the bad corner. But it's Friday though, so like I said before, if you wanna, this is the part of the show where I have to do like a shout out of who we are, me, and what we're doing, and who helps the show. We've done 1,070 shows. We used to have like a whole gang of people that called the Bass Gang. There's still some of them still stick around, but 4 years has gone by, so a lot of them left and went for mental therapy help and whatnot. But we used to have a big team of people, and it'd be a lot of support and people watching, and we've kind of like restarted all over again a few times. And now we've been on YouTube for a couple of months, and the traffic is so slow. I'm contemplating going back to Periscope because at least there's traffic. But then I go look at Periscope and I'm like, yeah. It's like when you say Periscope, people are like, what? And then you turn on Periscope and it's people like making chicken in their kitchen, and some guys like, you know, I don't know, it's just like random. But anyway, I don't know. When I'm torn between putting up all my old videos. I have probably almost 2,000 videos, and they're all set to private. And I like the idea of taking them all off. I want to make the show live. So if you want to watch it, you got to come watch it live. We'll leave like the last episode up, and then, you know, 1 or 2 videos. But anyway, who cares, right? Who cares? Just wear your yellow sunglasses. I need to pee. It's time for show and tell.
Show and tell is what we're gonna do. It might be old to him, but new to you. And it doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass Guys, show and tell. Show and tell.
Yeah, nothing matters. Let's just have fun. This is half the fun of taking all the videos off, Sloppy, is that I can show my old show and tell videos. It doesn't matter if you've seen it before, as it says in the song. So today we're going to take a look at a time that BB and I went on a little adventure at Point, what's it called again? Point de Moulin Historical Park, and there was like the end of winter, and a bird lands on my head, and there's a windmill from a long time ago. So this is some time with Bass Guy. Here's Bass Guy's show and tell. Bass Guy's show and tell today. He's so wee, he's tiny. He's got like a little red thing on his head.
Began in 1706. Its dimensions: small number of windows, a steeply gabled roof, evoke the architecture of New France.
Let's see if we can zoom up.
walked along this path, turned left, went over here, came through the paths through these set of buildings, crossed this little creek, saw the bird feeder while on this bridge, walked along, went this way, turned left, went to the mill, went to the point, and then over to the miller's house. Now we've walked down this path, over this bridge, and then I think we've gone through a bunch of picnic areas here, and I guess this is that structure there. It's got like
Tune in for more Bass Guy Show episodes. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. No fear. Gotta go, kids. Gotta go. You gotta go.
Show and tell is what we're gonna do. It might be old to him, but new to you. And it doesn't even matter if you've seen it before. Bass Guy Show and tell. Show and tell.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got through the Bass Guy Show. Thank you for watching with me today. It was fun. We had a lot of fun today. Frankie was on fleek, as was Mike the Can Man. So thank you for the sports, and thank you for the weather, and thank you for the time that you spent with us today. So thanks for watching the show today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. If you enjoyed, take care, Billy. Take care, Rich Burgundy Gold. If you want to check out our latest replay, just click over here, and you can watch the latest replay of the Bass Guy Show. Click here to subscribe to the Bass Guy Show, and click on me face to check out our merch. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.